mate.
Oh, of course.
I don't think he likes you.
Well, the feeling's mutual.
What about Turner?
Look at him. He's supposed to be an electronics expert. My guess is he'll run at the first sign of trouble.
Doesn't look good, doesn't it?
No, it doesn't. All right, let's get down to business.
Sure. Tell us how you did it in the olden days.
Now, look, kid. I put up with a lot because you're still wet behind the ears. But I give the orders. When you've done as many jobs as I have, you give the orders.
Talk's cheap, Collins.
Is it? Well, in that case, you're flat broke. Now, let's get some work done.
Sure, let's see you put up or shut up.
I don't have to carry a gun or anything, do I?
No, love, that's just in the movies. Now, look, there are alarms on the entrances, exits, here, here, and here.
But I was told all I'd have to handle was the exhibits alarms.
Now, don't panic. You've got combination sonar, light beams, and weighted systems to worry about. Now, look, if you blow it, we're all gone. Sonny and I will get to the security alarm system and short it long enough to let you in. Now, any questions so far?
When I have, I'll let you know.
You do that.
You said a full cell search, no exceptions.
Don't try to use my own words against me. There are ways of dealing with prisoners, and you know it. Nothing will convince me that it was necessary to tear her plants to shreds.
I was doing my job, nothing more.
And because of that, Sister Hall had to sedate the girl.
It's unfortunate, I agree.
It'll
but
be more than
nevertheless,
unfortunate if the women decide to make an issue of it. Personally, I don't think you can afford to be the cause of any more unrest.
And I can't let my work be influenced
If
by...
Graham had attacked you to save those plants, do you understand what would have happened to her chances of release?
It would only prove that she's not fit to be let out. Frankly, I would have thought that your main concern was the missing keys. Now, they must be somewhere in this prison.
Everything seems to be in order in there.
Can I start putting my makeup away?
Yep. You'll have to remake your bed when I've searched it.
Oh, it's just left me with an awful feeling. Poor Mrs. Barry, I hope she'll be all right.
Yeah, me too.
Don't you worry about getting attacked yourself, you know, in this sort of job?
Excuse me.
Sorry. I seem to be getting in your way wherever I go. What about your husband? Doesn't he worry about you?
I'm divorced.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm not. Now, look, Wilder, without enough officers to go about all these cell searches, this is difficult enough. By rights, you could call the whole thing illegal for the lack of another officer present.
Why would I want to do that? I've got nothing to hide.
Well, that's as maybe. But I'm just trying to get this whole thing over and done with as quickly and painlessly as possible, so I'd appreciate it if you'd cut the chat.
Right, I'm sorry.
That looks to be about it. Oh, the body search. Since you were locked in the interview room the whole time, there really doesn't seem to be much point in that. You can go back to the recreation room now if you want.
Thanks.
And what about the work areas?
No, we searched those too. Nothing.
And the women?
Nobody knows a thing. I mean, if Keane did have those keys, they'd have to be in Kelly and Graham's cell.
And they weren't, so we're back to square one. Unless she hid them somewhere else.
No, I mean, why would she leave Joyce lying on the floor, run away and hide the keys, and then come back to her? Besides, the more I think about it, the more uneasy I become.
Why?
It's Keane. Now, she was bending over Joyce. If she had the keys, why was she there? Unless, of course,
Unless she found Joyce exactly the way she said she
Well,
did.
perhaps she was trying to help her. It makes more sense than anything else.
Arguing with Joyce.
There's no reason to attack her like that. I mean, if it was Joan, I could
Yes, I could understand a collaboration against Joan. But I honestly don't think Keane would get any support from the women for attacking Joyce.
Only Kelly didn't have an alibi. That'd make more
has.
sense.
The only suspect we've got is Keane, and she's looking less likely every minute.
Hey, Bev. Slat says we don't have to go back to work because it's nearly time for the bell. You want to watch Wonderworld till tea?
No, I just want to stay here on my bed.
But what about the mess? I mean, I don't mind helping you clean it up, but I'm not going to do it all on my own. There you go.
You're all dead, Lou. She killed him.
Well, this one's not dead. It's just a psycho-ceramic.
What? A crackpot? You get it, damn, it's a joke. It's a crackpot. Oh, no, I really loved her.
Hey, something, huh? You got eyes, haven't you? She's really upset.
Yeah, well, don't look at me.
You know,
Sometimes it helps just to talk about it.
No, I don't want to.
Yeah, I know. I heard Ferguson smashed up all your little mates. She likes to make people bloody miserable, doesn't she?
Yeah. Who are you?
Rita. Rita Connors. I just came in to Savo. You were in the print shop or something.
Yeah? Oh, I thought I didn't know you.
Yeah, well, we fixed that up, haven't we?
Yeah, I guess so.
Look at these little fellas, will you? I reckon they don't know what had 'em. Did you faint when the freak came in?
Oh, see, they'd be real scared, but... See, that's Ivy, and she used to stand next to Phil, but now Phil's dead.
But Ivy's not dead. No, there's this one. What's her name?
Oh, that one's called Willie. I called her after a mate of mine who escaped. Do you think this one's really going to be okay?
Well, I reckon you're going to have to nurse her and the others. After all, they've had a terrible shock.
Oh, I can nurse them. I'm real good at it.
Yeah, I'll bet you are. Don't worry. They'll make it.
What's going on?
Go and tell her, Eve. I can't go through it again. When I think of poor Mrs. Barry.
What do you mean?
It was Reb Keane that smashed her skull in.
Yeah. Still feeling sorry for her, are you? What's the story?
It's the truth. I wish it wasn't. If Mrs. Barry...
If Mrs. Barry dies, she'll be held responsible, Flynn. Yeah, you've been bending over backwards helping her. Yeah. Maybe you wanted her to hurt old Four Eyes.
That's crazy.
Yeah, just about as crazy as having you as a top dog. When you start nursing lame dogs, you better make sure they're not killers, Flynn.
She was just trying to help her.
Oh, sure. Help the killer screw, didn't
And what about us? We're probably going to have the cops on our backs all night.
Yeah, I reckon they'll charge you as an accessory. How would I know what Reb would do?
You are supposed to know because you are top dog.
Yeah, too bad you didn't act like one.
Yeah. Maybe it's time we had a change. Right now.
Yeah, come on.
Anytime you want me out, just say so. But think carefully what you're letting yourselves in for.
She's running scared. Well, what are we waiting for?
Right, everybody know what they're doing?
Yes. I'm still a bit nervous, though.
That's a healthy sign, love. Look, this is a big job and there's no good pretending there aren't risks. Anyone who wasn't nervous would be an idiot, so don't worry about it.
I don't get nerves. I just want to get going. I feel the buzz.
Just prove my point.
Hey, make sure you're not late, Granny.
Oh, I'll be there. You make sure you are.
No worries.
And Sonny,
Yeah.
leave your ego at home, eh? We don't want any dead weight.
I don't like this. I don't like it at all.
Don't give me your voice of doom routine. I just don't need it.
I'm merely trying to be cautious, that's all. You know you won't get any help from Turner, and Shaw's just as likely to shoot you in the back if it means glory for him.
Oh, don't be daft. You've been watching too much telly. All right, he's got a big mouth, but he knows what he's talking about.
You are worried, though, I can tell.
Well, of course I am. I meant what I said about nerves being healthy. I just wish we had a bit more time to plan, that's all.
Oh, your timing's terrible. They've only just left. You could have been spotted.
Don't worry, I've been waiting and watching. I saw him leave. How'd you go?
Okay. Shaw's gone off to case the gallery, and I'm supposed to meet him in an hour.
Okay, I won't hold you up then. But watch him, May. He's a nasty piece of work.
You see? Oh, I can feel one of my premonitions about this. Call it off, please.
We can't. It has to be tonight.
May's right. The exhibition finishes tomorrow. This is the only chance they got. You sure you can do it?
I just wish we'd had a bit more time to plan it, but we'll make it.
Yeah, sure you will. Something that might help.
You little beauty.